So it finally came. I'm super excited. Ramn, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, from Funny Junk. One of my friends sent me a hammer, and I am going to open it up and review it and test it and love it because it's Japanese style and I'm super excited. Alright, we got some Finnish salty licorice and stuff. This, I'm assuming, is a salty one. I'm not sure what this one is. If I spoke Finnish, that would help me out, but yeah. I'll try these in a minute and film my reaction. Here is the hammer. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Put that over there. That is, I'd say it's protected. Looks like good protective packaging. Yes. Bang. Keeping true Finnish culture there. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. Put that there. Take the little cap off. And make sure I'm in shot. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like the perfect size. Look at the face on that too. That is so clear that you can see my reflection. I'm gonna have to blur that out. It's so mirrored. It's awesome. Wow. Yeah, I like it. Dude, this is the perfect size. It's nice and straight. Oh, it smells good too. Is that the charcoal pigment, I guess, or the linseed oil maybe? I think it's the linseed oil. Smells good. Dude, that handle's really smooth too. Feels good. Heck yeah. It's got a nice, just kind of like gently rounded face. Oh god, it's gonna be so good. I love it. I love it already. I haven't even used it and I love it. So this deal is BIN-C45, so it's basically a 1045 equivalent, and the wood is birch, and it's been charred, and then it has black pigment put on it as well. me and Ram were joking that it's kind of like a like cultural abomination because it was made in Finland by a Finnish blacksmith, but it's a Japanese hammer and it's German steel and it's Finnish wood, Finnish birch specifically. So grown and cut by himself actually in Finland. So that's awesome. Is it candy time? I guess it's candy time, right? I'm curious to see. My dad loves licorice. I have started kind of liking it because I like anise a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I like it. I've been told that I will be an honorary Finnish man if I happen to enjoy it, so it'd be pretty cool to get some Viking roots. I'll put my face mask on and stuff because we here at Funny Junk love our anonymity. But I will make sure that my eyes and whatnot are still visible, so you can see my either pleasure, confusion, or disgust. I got the green light to show you guys his touch mark. If I can figure out a way to. There we go. Yeah. It's a tree on top of a hill. I really like it. Looks nice. Okay, candy time. Okay, hopefully I'm in shot. Alright. First up, I'm curious to see if I get to become a Finnish man or not. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Gosh. It's a little hockey puck shape. It's got like a Gambasan type pattern, diamonds, like little diamonds. Gambasan pattern on the back, which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, that's salty. That's very salty right from the beginning. I don't know. After you get over the shock of the saltiness, it's pretty good. It's kind of got a taste in there though. Man, this is complex. It's got layers to it. I might not be an honorary fucking. I think it's the saltiness, or maybe it's the taste. Okay, I'll take it. It's a defeat. I'm not a Viking. I'm sorry. Oh, that was interesting. I appreciate it nevertheless, but I don't know. It really is. It's like it's layered. It's like really initially salty, and then it was kind of good and kind of sweet, and it had this weird like sort of funky, almost smokiness to it. And it was kind of salty again, and then it was like, I don't know what I'm tasting. I don't know. It's okay. It's interesting. It's certainly interesting. I want to try the fruity ones now. We've got ananas, which is yellow. I'm assuming that is maybe banana. I hope. It's probably lemon. Any of this in English? Yeah. Fruit flavored sour sweets, sugar coated salty licorice sweet. Oh wait, this is salty licorice also? Or maybe one of them is? Oh yeah, okay. It's got one of these is salmiakki. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Which is what this is. So it's got a fruity, soury version of that, I guess. And it's also got a purple, a green, and a red one. So I'll try to say the names, but I know I'd butcher it. I'd butcher the crap out of it. I think this is the salmiakki one. I don't know. We'll try it. I'll know very shortly if that's it. Yeah, it's the same flavor. Sorta. This one's way more like American black licorice. With some saltiness though.
It's like salty American black licorice. That's interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of salt, like just in general. I know, how can I be American, right? But licorice taste. This is the best part of that. Alright. We'll try another one. This is fun. Let's try a purple one. You can't ever go wrong with purple, right? Let's see what is purple. Metsamansica? Metsamansica? Maybe? I don't know how the A with the 2 dots over it is pronounced. It's probably like a completely different sound. Oh wow, yeah, that one's really good. The sourness kind of creates like a oh, it's like grape mixed with grapefruit almost. That's what it tastes like with the sourness. It's really good. I'm definitely be eating those. Alright, yeah, I really like the purple one. Alright, Videlma Holland. It's the red one. We'll see how that tastes. I think Finland can do sour. Y'all's sour is really good. They're probably completely the same. I don't know, but y'all's taste like slightly more like just fruity in general. And it feels like on a lot of American candy, it's way sharper. Like ours is more acidic and y'all's is more like actually flavored. It's good. This one tastes like a Sour Patch Kid. 10 out of 10. I'll try a green one now. I'm trying not to eat my mask in the process. Green one is, oh boy. Carvia is Maria Sticklebar. It's delicious is what it is. What is this flavor? That's not quite green apple. It's not anything weird or exotic like kiwi though. I mean, maybe just green apple. I think it's green apple. It's pretty good. Yellow one is the ananas, so I'm assuming it's banana. Watch it be pineapple or something. Yeah, it's pineapple. Proof that just because it looks like another word does not mean it's at all related to that other word. Good. These, I like these. This, I appreciate it. Alright. How about we forge something with the hammer then?
So here we've got some just like test steel. It's an old lawnmower blade I haven't used in a while. Thinking about drawing out a basic handle, making a type of like just rough cleaver. You know, I don't know how far I'll take it. But this is just like to test out the new hammer's bevel and shaping capabilities. So very curious to see how it does. I'm betting it's going to do pretty great though. Be a quick rebound test. Oh yeah. I've got to say, for the hammer size, that's really good. Oh yeah, that's going to do splendidly. There's a little bit of wobble in the hammerhead, but that's fine. Nothing some epoxy can't fix. Okay. So that's as far as I'm going with this. We're gonna see how it bevels and then probably consider this done for the moment until I get better tongs.
I absolutely need to forge some tongs. Since I'm a blade maker primarily, I need tongs that are, you know, designed for holding blades. Don't know why I'm not doing that already. Is my stock removal bias showing yet? It's just not super straight, but that's my fault. Let's see if we can blend these hard bevels up a little bit. I'm just gonna maybe do a few more heats. Like, I'm not trying to take this to like a finished product or anything, so I just wanted to test it out. It's doing well so far though. Like, I'm pretty impressed with it. I can see, like, as I learn the handle better and I learn how to bevel better, like, I see what they mean. It has a precision about it that other hammers kind of don't have. And the forward facing weight and something about the length makes it easier to index. Like, I can really feel when I'm flat with this versus when I'm leaning too far forward or backwards. So, like, I guess maybe that's why they have the length. I haven't looked up why they're shaped this way, but it's kind of what it feels like. Is it feels like it's easier to figure out where you are on the face versus a smaller hammer. It feels a little bit more like guessing, but I don't know. I like it so far. It's great. Like, I can't usually get them very straight, but this one's turning out pretty well. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. It's not bad. It's pretty awesome. So, overall, I would say I love it. I love it a lot, in fact. It's got a good rebound. It's got a good shape. I really, really like the indexability of it. That's super nice. I've not really felt an ease of indexability with another hammer at all. So that makes this one pretty special, in my opinion. It does have that little bit of wobble, but I mean, that's no problem. I can put a little bit of epoxy in there anyway, and it'll sturdy it up. Ram even told me, it's like, hey, you know, I'm not a dedicated hammersmith, and I'm like, bud, I fine, I understand. So, like, yeah, it's really, really good. So, if you want to buy or commission something from him, his name is Ramn. It's Ramn. He'll almost certainly be a comment under this post on Funny Junk. I'll sticky his comment. If you want to ask him to make you something or just talk to him, because he's a really cool guy, you can PM him there and stuff. He reached out to me and he's like, hey bud, I want to make you something. And I was like, oh, okay, that's really nice. Like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, cool. You have access to a power hammer. I don't have access to a power hammer at all. And he's like, what kind of tool that might require a power hammer would you like? And I was like, oh, well, I'd love a dog's head hammer, Japanese style hammer. And he's like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, I can do that. And so he made this to me, and he said, you know, you don't have to pay anything for it. Just cover the cost of shipping. And I was like, absolutely, it sounds more than great. I do a review of the hammer if you want me to. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. No, that'd be great too. So he's like, while you're at it, here's some candy. To review the candy too. And I'm like, okay, that sounds great. So, you know, all that said, this is my honest review. So like, I'm not being overly polite or overly nice. I really do like this hammer. The fact that it's indexable especially is super nice. So, yeah. Good guy, makes good work. So, I would say give him a shout if you would like him to make you something. But that about does it for this post. I will catch you guys next time.